All right. Did we get it this time? Yes, sir. We did it, Chad. We actually got it on the second try. Awesome. All right. So what we'll do first is we'll bring it to the Discord. We'll bring the Discord server over here, and then we'll start. Just like we always do. We just turn this on. Welcome to the stream. Welcome, Pedro. Welcome, My Love Men. Welcome, Cream Cheesecake. Welcome, Victor. Welcome, Braxton Lewis. Cats of the Cosmos is not chill, but we're gonna make it chill. You know, I've played a lot of SOL recently. I had faced the bathroom yesterday. That was definitely something that ruined my little bit of a mental state. So we're gonna take ourselves some wonderful time and just kind of chill out and get some Cats of the Cosmos treasures. You low-key should have used Dreadnought against Tanya. I feel that probably makes about a lot of sense. We don't have any of these. Also, chat, I did do the moon on Chapter 2 of Empire of Cats. So that's pretty good, I'd say. It really wasn't anything special. There was a new enemy, though, that I didn't get to catch the name of. So I will have to take a look at that. I gave you $2 for being in the bathroom. You did give me that. You did, and I thank you for that. I like trains. So today, chat is going to be a relatively chill stream because we kind of like popped a casket there back in the bathroom, and I figured we do have another thing that I want to do today. Buy a rare ticket. I still do not have the money in my account. I don't know when it's going to be there, but it will be there eventually. All your streams are pretty chill. Yeah, but this one is going to be a pretty, probably even more chill stream. So I have a few things. I did get a few more things. Actually, remember the Amber Alerts? Well, it started raining hard and I got 2 Amber Alerts. Yeah, we won't have any of those Amber Alerts. It's a nice sunny day outside, so that's pretty good. So I did get a few things on off camera again. I got Jiangxi cats, which I have been really liking using. I've gotten Chill cats, which is going to help me out for Cats of the Cosmos. I have also gotten myself Dread Pirate Catley because I find Dread Pirate Catley to be a very, very cool looking cat, and I love this little goober. And then I got, I believe, Sanzo. I don't know if I got this one off stream, but I did get Sanzo. I did. Did I get any more apart from that? I don't quite remember. I'm not quite sure. I don't think so. I don't think I got any more. Chill Cat's a bit mid. Hey, but I mean, we got to have some fun where we can do it. We've been pushing this game. It usually pays for about a month after being monetized. Okay, thank you for letting me know that. We've been kind of rushing through the game a little too quickly. Did you check Catley Talents? Yes, I did. I saw it had wave immunity, so I thought it was pretty cool. So, chat, we do have a little bit of thing when we get more people into the stream here. We have a little bit of a thing. I want to pull guaranteed Iron Legions. I have officially decided I want to pull guaranteed Iron Legions. I don't really care about the Demon Slayer collab, and if I don't like care about it early, and then I get it later, there's probably going to be 100% Uber drop rate, and I'll probably have another 1,500 cat food. So I kind of want to just roll Iron Legions because I said I wanted to do this, but I got a donation telling me to do Iron Benecalugas. So we're gonna roll Iron Legion whenever we get more people. But for now, let's just kind of enjoy ourselves in Cats of the Cosmos, Chapter 2. Gonna do this a bit first, and once we get more people in the stream, we'll actually, no collab poll. Yeah, I just don't really care about it that much, honestly. It's not like is it good? I would say it'd be pretty good, but at the same time, I'd rather get something like normal, I guess, for now. While I mean, I already said I was going to do it. How many people do we need? I don't know actually. Just kind of whenever it feels like it's a good time. Okay, well, let's get in some of our newer ones, our new cats, or well, our anti-aliens. We're gonna need to get some of these in here, just kind of do our thing. Did you finish your outbreaks? I have to wait on some more of my outbreaks. But technically speaking, yes, I've finished a good bit of them. Okay, and we'll bring in Shellcat as well, because why not? So we have this. I'll take out Fishman for maybe a crit unit. Actually, I'll probably replace it for Ninth Angel. Like a typical. Are you gonna answer my questions? That is gonna be reserved for a video of its own. That's probably what I will do. Is I'll probably put it in as a video of its own. I bet Red's got a morning come along and relax with me. Also, Broski, where's the platinum ticket you promised us? Money has still not gone in my account yet, so we are kind of at a loss for that for now. I did say whenever it comes into the account, I will buy the platinum tickets. So, how much MP do you have? I have none. What does Mamaland do? It is a weekend. Please answer my question. I will answer your question. He unlocked Aku Realms in VC earlier. That is right, Chad. I did actually get Aku Realms earlier. So I can show you guys that anyways. Money probably in 2 weeks. Or I have actually no idea how long it's gonna take for that. There'll be a guaranteed draw on the collab on the 23rd. Yeah, but we can. You already did Earth, but the thing is, we're going for the treasures, and I want to do this because we're not. I don't think I want to be in any rush. Let's see, Chillcat, are you able to outrange those? Yes, you are actually. That's good. When did you evolve East into true form? I did it last stream. Kitty of Liberty, I want to get you out. I need to break that barrier. There you go. Good job. So anyways, Chillcat's doing pretty good so far. He's not too bad. Of course, I know some enemies I'm not going to be able to use it, but it's fine for these earlier ones where there's just a bunch of low range enemies that I can beat up. Kitty of Liberty is a barrier breaker. Yes, it is, and I also got little macho legs as well, so I have a barrier breaker on special only stages. That's pretty good, I guess. I think Chillcat's around 220 or 250. I don't remember. You could have multiple loadouts for your cats. Okay, well, of course, the first thing didn't quite give me the treasure, so we'll just keep on going. We're not really in any major rush here. We've already done, like, a lot of SOL. Also, I will get a video of that moment when I donated $30 and joined the Bowsy Supremacy. By the way, I do still want to thank you for that. That was a very kind thing you did. And I believe it was last stream. Yeah, it was last stream you did it. Dude got the fucking definite loadout? I think so. This is, Ultra Baba without barrier breakers a pain. It's more painful when the boss wave knocks back all of my cats and I have to push back up again with my chills. Are you gonna gamble on the 100% Uber or Demon Slayer? I'm gonna gamble on the 100%. I would, and I think I've determined this out well. I would rather roll a 100% chance for an Uber and get an Uber and not get Rocker than not get an Uber and not get Rocker. Thank you to Minecraft Getting Played for joining the Bowsy Supremacy. Thank you for joining the Bowsy Supremacy. Join the Discord server. It is pinned up at the top, and I will give you the Bowsy Supremacy roll. Very nice roll. It makes your name all purple and stuff, so it's very nice. Inferior humanity. Well, keep on going. So many members lately. Yeah, I think we are, if I'm not mistaken, we're at like 18 members now, if I'm not mistaken. How's your day or something like that? I am having a very good day. Today is officially the last day of the half of the midterm, basically. So I have a week or like a couple of days where I have basically to myself, and I'm going to be going back to my family to hang out with some of my relatives that I hadn't seen in years. So I'm having a good day, actually. I'm having a really, really good day. Will we get fucked over eventually? I am not quite sure what you mean by that, but I don't think we're going to get fucked over too hard. Do you upgrade your base HP and cat cannons? I've been working on that while I've been off camera. I've been just kind of doing that. How long have I been playing? Probably about, what I want to guess now is 85 hours. So that's pretty good. Nice, how was it? So far, I mean, it's pretty good. So we're not getting any more Pulsar streams that are peak? I wouldn't say that. I wouldn't say that we're not getting any more Pulsar streams, for say. Pulsar use the treasure raider. I'm not... Do you have stupid? Sounds great. You've seemed to be grinding a tad too much, so breaker's probably in order. Oh, by the way, okay, let's not die to the dog shins. Just wait for the boss wave, and we can deal with that, no problem. But yeah, have you done any SOL chapters after yesterday? I have not. I've taken a massive break from SOL for now, so I can kind of focus on just kind of doing the finer things. I'm Finner1955 on Discord. Cool. Whenever we're done with this, I will go and give you that role. We all remember Pulsar's favorite stage, the bathroom. I thought it was a very stupid stage. It had three enemies in it that like just were pains to be pains. Okay, good. We can finally get off the Earth and go to Mars. So, oh, I didn't check the requirements though, so we might be screwed. Oh, it's just no specials. Okay, so we're just not gonna use Bahamut. We love ROS spam. Yeah, the entirety of that stage was just ROS spam. That wasn't fun at all. It was very annoying. That's why I'm taking a well. That's of course one of the reasons I'm taking a break. You're telling me that Chill Cat doesn't know. Did ROS take over your stream last year? Stream? It did not. Which stage you're talking about, y'all? Yeah, it's the one in the Prince of Darkness. It's Thank you, Frosty B, for the $2. Thank you, Frosty B. Me and my partner broke up today. Here's $2. That got very dark. That got very dark. I hope you guys can get back together and make amends. W, Frosty B in the chat. Okay, how much damage are my chills doing? I don't know. Well, either way, it's not going to be too bad. To be fair, for an 85-hour account, it's really good. Yeah, but I need to take myself just a little bit of a break. And obviously, I had 1,500 caffeine. I'm not rolling that off camera. So between you and me, it's better if I do it. Are you rolling on Demon Slayer? I am rolling on. I'm gonna be rolling on the Iron Legion banner because I said I really wanted to get another Uber of the Iron Legion banner. Besides, we need Rocker Cat. We really need Rocker Cat, like, really badly. I have 12 Angel Cat fruits and nothing to spend on except, like, Tengu. We're still friends, but the relationship was a little rocky. Man, that sounds rough. I have a friend, actually, who is currently going through a situation of that. In fact, I believe his girlfriend had cheated on him. So I've been helping him out with like just giving like being an outlet that he can talk to. So I need to catch up with you. Last time I saw you were at Into the Future 1. Well, this is a chill stream, so it's not like any. So we're doing like small things. So it's Are you going to 4 star so well? Eventually, but for now we're kind of have bigger fish to fry in that sense. So we're kind of like, obviously, I don't want to do 4 crown SOL until we, beat SOL to begin with. Hey, Pulsar, what is your favorite cat? It's Bowsy. Bowsy is my favorite. It's just a stupid-ass little goober. But Pulsar employed. There we go. Superior Martian rules. Okay, good. 2 out of 48 treasures, and now we are doing Jupiter. That's pretty good. Will there be gambling? There will be gambling when I hit... I'm trying to come up with a number here. Maybe 80 people in the live messages. Maybe 80. It would probably be a good idea. Unless you guys would like it at a lower level. But by that point, I don't really know if we're going to... Of course, we just started the stream, so... And there's the number. I saw it on my side of the screen, and I could... Bro cannot even bother with swapping Bahamut out. Yeah, I don't really care. I can beat the stages here. Just like normally, of course, then there's new enemies. I'm obviously going to do things, and of course, when there's new restrictions. But for now, this is a loadout that's going to guarantee work, pretty much. Should I get Chill Cat, Fishman, or Row? I recommend you to get Row. It's very helpful. Fishman is also nice as well. Just don't get Chill Cat. It's not really that worth it, honestly. Did you check Lil Niandem after last stream? I did. He seems to have the same range as my Udurun Wolf and slows people, but just doesn't do a lot of damage, so it's kind of... My favorite number, 87. We like the number 87 here. I broke up with them days before their birthday. I feel like a massive piece of shit. That is rough. If you had valid reason to break up with them, then by all means, I don't see a problem with it, as if you had, like, any sort of, like, a valid reason. Have you played any other Ponos game? I've played Battle Cat's Quest and Go-Go Pogo Cats for the tickets. I think that's all I've done. I think Little Niandem range is, like, 500 and Udruns is, like, 450. Oh, okay, so it is actually better. I feel like a middle child when it comes to Pulsar. What do you exactly mean by that? Because I would also say I'm a middle child, but I don't quite understand what you mean when you say that, so... Minus 35. Okay, I can understand that one too. 35 is a pretty... These Ponos bastards make Bowsy undeployable and Cats the Cosmos. The audacity. By the way, I haven't used Bowsy. I'm going to bring that in soon, but I want to kind of just reserve it for now. Just kind of... give Bowsy a break for now. I have 39 hours in the Battle Cats. I'm so sorry. This is my first breakup. It's okay. I actually have while we're doing a chill stream, I can actually talk about a little story that I have about my own personal breakup that I had happen with me. So, it was in high school. What's your dream? Uber? Well, it's still East Boshi, but if I didn't have it, I really want to get Aether. So it looks pretty cool. But I think there was another cat game called the Battle Cats Quest or whatever that gives you cat food and rare tickets. You should do it, those missions, if you haven't yet. I have. So, here's a little story from like high. Okay, well, we did hit 75 people in the stream. I think we can go ahead and go gamble. Why not? Before we go into the story, let's go ahead and gamble, chat. Let us see, chat, if we're going to be able to get if we can get our Iron Legion. So we get a guaranteed Uber this time. We need, what I really want is the whatever the fuck thing there's, do you know who Silman Tomcat is? Yeah, all I know is that Silman Tom is horny for GN. That's pretty much what I know, and I know he does some pretty good stuff. So, chat, I saw in YouTube, and I already know how painful it will be for me. Please launch a Why Not Valentine banner. I don't really care for the Valentine's banner. I really don't care for it. It's like, it's cool, but at the same time, not really. That, and I also said already that I wanted to do an Iron Legion banner, but I was cocky and decided to do 23 draws in Epic Fest and waste all my cat food. So chats, we have a goal. We have Rocker Cat that we have to get. We can get ourselves guaranteed Uber. The only hope that we have here is, well, Rocker, and that we don't roll the dupe that we have, which is Dreadnought. All right, chats, are you ready? Is this gonna be the official stream that we get our Rocker Cats? And go. All right. Please give me Rocker Cats. I will literally cry. Okay, we're starting off with Thief. That's not the best in the world, but we're fine. Everything is all good. Cat Gunslinger, that's also a little bit weird. More MP. It's not that bad. Oh, hey, that's Metal Cat. Hey, that's like really good. Hell yeah. You know what? We're taking a win here. See, chat, that's a win. Omnioji, I have a lot more appreciation for you ever since you helped me out with the bathroom. Mercat, okay, so that's another plus level for cameraman. That's pretty good. Oh, it's Gold Cat again. I can actually sell you. I already got you once before. I will put... you don't sell for much MP, do you? You actually do sell for a lot of MP. So I will have to decide on that. Metal Cat again. Hey, it's Metal Cat. Hello, Metal Cat. How are you doing? Ooh. Hello. Hi, who are you exactly? Cutter Cat. Ah, okay. Welcome to the team, Cutter Cats. Welcome to the team, whoever you are. Backhoe Cat. Okay. Getting a lot of new cats today, I see. Well, now the question is, will one of them be Rocker Cat, though? Will one of them be Rocker? Oh! Hey! What is this? Mighty... Chat! It's a Christmas miracle. It's the one I wanted. It's the dream. I literally said it 5 minutes ago. It's the dream. Let's go. It's Mighty Aether. Let's go. Wait, is this a guaranteed? Wait, I didn't count. Was this the guaranteed, or is there still something after this? Okay, it was the guarantee. That's good. I'm not even, you know what? I didn't get Rocker again, but I'm happy with that. That was a nice roll. Those were some nice rolls indeed. Where is it? You. Treasure merchants traveling the world by Zeppelin, hauling a strange artifact emitting cosmic energy. Omni strikes deal insane damage to zombies. Cool. Welcome to the team, Mighty Aether. Cool. Damn, that was some good ass pulls. I agree. That was some really good pulls. So Cat Gunslinger, you can get exchanged for MP. Thief, You can be exchanged for MP too. Omni OG, you could also be exchanged for MP. I'm still gonna decide on these two. These two are like my goofy goobers. Let me just read the chat real quickly. You can't give dupes to Metal Cat, so you should sell it for MP. Oh, okay. So, welcome to the plus 15 NP. Keep Metal Cat. Yeah, I already got Metal Cat. I got it twice in that roll. That was very nice, actually. I like that. That was definitely worth all the grinding I did. Gold Cat though, I might sell you for NP instead of XP, honestly, because I've got enough abilities to get XP. So we'll sell you for NP, I think. Yeah, there we go. We'll sell you for NP. I don't really need the XP for you, so. Yeah, summary said something about a very lucky anti-zombie pull. What was it? We got ourselves, if I go to my Uber Super Rares, we got ourselves Mighty Aether LTD. Omni Strike deals insane damage versus zombies. I had Lionheart before, but I wanted to roll that for a while, and I'm glad I got the Uber that I was literally talking about 5 minutes ago about, oh, this is gonna be my dream Uber. Speaking of which, these should come back anytime soon. I don't know how... Well, you can check Beyond the Exosphere to see when those will come back. It looks like if I... 16 minutes till we get our zombie outbreaks back. I'll be able to do one of the things on stream. Like one of the things. I forget the things. The boss zombie outbreaks. We'll be able to do another one of those. Aether is a spammy anti-zombie Uber. Hey, we'll take that. We'll take whatever we can. Actually, by the way, I should read the descriptions of the other new ones I got, because I actually got a lot more super rares. And we got new combos too, actually. Let me look at this. So if we go to new, all right, Cat Transport, Worker Star level up medium for Courier and Aether LTD. Wow, that seems pretty good, actually. That does not seem half bad for what I normally bring into those maps. I will take that one. Is really good for rushing. Okay. So let's go ahead real quick and read up on some of these new super rares I got. Also, I just copied the same loadout. Okay, +2 on starting level. That's awesome. So we got metal and then 2 of these things. Metal Cat. Metal skin reduces all damage taken to a minimum. Alloy is only 87.5% purity. Criticals might hurt him. Can't upgrade the plus levels. Metal. Okay. That seems pretty nice. I've seen it in a couple games. This guy might be very, very helpful for me in the near future. So that's pretty cool. So what about these two? Cutter Cat and Backhoe Cat. I didn't see these ones before. It does double duty cutting and cooking for the Grandin Cats. Huge area damage versus red. Survives stronger after taking damage. Okay. So Cutter's an anti-red rusher. Okay, that's pretty good. What about Backhoe? No one digs like this guy. Don't even try, you'll lose. Only attacks metals with critical chance. Gains extra money when defeating enemies. I don't think this is a chill stream. I think this is a chill stream. I hope this is a chill stream. I don't know if I got anything else new. I don't think I did I? No. That's fine, though. It's 500% strengthened at 1%. That's pretty good. I like that. Metal Cat wait, let me see this. Metal Cat basically is your metal doge. You can only level them up to 20. Anything further won't increase this level. Yo, chat, we're getting ourselves, we're gonna show the, like, you know how we as the community hate the metals? After SOL, I hope this is a chill stream. Yeah, this is a chill stream. We're taking a break from, is Manic Gross on for you? Yes, it is actually on for me. I did Manic Gross already, but I can do it again for you if you want. I can probably do it on stream here real quickly again. How far is he in SOL? I just got done doing Saint Red Fox just last stream. So, also, guys, when is the collab today? It's the 14th. It is the 13th, so it depends on your time zone. Fisherman can hit 2 Aku Doges. Backhoe's really trash. It's nice that I have it, though. Because I would like myself to have a lot more new units, even if they're not, like, the best. But then again, I also don't have Rocker, and it's still a little annoying. Blood suffered in the bathroom last stream. I did suffer. It's just ROS spam. It was very annoying. What's the best you've got, Pulsar? You must have said something earlier else to go with that. A user rank fodder at least. Hey, you know what? We'll take user ranked fodder. It's a good. Besides, I think we're close to 3650, so we're getting really close to bringing up our cats all the way up to level. Our like craze cats all the way up to 30 already. Hey Pulsar, it's me again. Welcome to the stream, Moths Forever. Bro, guys, I'm cooked my main account with all my good units. I transferred 2 times, and now I gotta wait 80 days, and I don't have Imperium Node or proof to pay, but I have to connect my data. Okay. Never use Cutter on non-red enemies. Its cooldown makes it unviable as a generalist rusher. Okay. I meant to say is, what is the boss you like the most? Personally, I really like the Raging Bahamut fight. I found that one to be very fun. That and the traditional Bun Bun fight when I first did it, and the time I secondly did it with my normal cats. Those are my two favorite fights. Pulsar, I got Awaken Bahamut this Monday. That is dope. Awaken Bahamut will carry you through so many things. Raging Bahamut. I'm a Jordan Gordon's story stream. Is he streaming? Cutter is basically Maglev, but for red enemies. Okay, that's good. I wasn't gonna use this thing for. Okay, well I can't use my erasers this time around. So let's change our loadout here just a little bit here. And luckily, I know the two cats I'm gonna switch them to. I can't use Jiangxi, but I can use Masai, except I'm not gonna do that. Cause I can't use. Are you see, bro? It's gonna. Wow, I have to switch to Rover M2. Cutter in true form is better in a few cases. Okay, well, I need to. Well, that's a little annoying. What's the chapter you're clearing? Right now I'm doing, I didn't use, I have Courier. No matter what's good. You know what? We'll just bring second form, we'll just bring a second form Masai. Whatever. We're not picky on things. I used to hate rejection or restriction, but I just said rejection. I used to hate restriction, but clearing the stages are so rewarding. I wish these stages were a bit more rewarding to clear than just farming them for treasures. It would be a lot better. Also, this looks like the stage with the lemur, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, this is the stage with the lemur. So, let's see. How good are we at dealing with lemur? Okay, good. You can't true form Cutter and Backhoe and all the others until you beat SOL for some reason. I don't know. Maybe secretly they're like the most broken cats in the game and they don't want you like getting them. But then again, they let us get Courier and I don't see why, except Courier doesn't have a true form. Pulsar never become like Gordy. I hope I don't ever become like Gordy. He's a nice fellow and I know that. He's a nice man. But at the same time, he's just a little bit like cocky, if you will. Now, if I don't read your chats, it's more or less because I have so many that I have to look at, or I'm busy and I'm working on something. But I don't want to like get to the point where I'm like cocky and I'm like, oh, I'll win this stage super easily. And I'm not gonna listen to my chat for ideas. That's not something I want to do, because that's lame, boring. And frankly, there was a lot of stages in here that I couldn't have passed if y'all weren't here helping me out with this. Yo, Pulsar says was in the chat for a retired FBN, he got Maglev. Well, good job, FPE fan, finding yourself Maglev. You've done a good job. No offense, he's brain dead at strategy, in my opinion. Well, one of the reasons that I think he's brain dead is he sits and uses nothing but the, like I saw a stream, and I know was a little bit of a spoiler for me, but I know I'm gonna end up forgetting this by the time I actually fight this guy. He was using Dark Fanoa and like Bahamut as a strategy against this like one boss on like Ural. Yeah, it was Ural he was using it on. And he basically just kind of like almost got a free win right off the rip. I don't want to do that. That sounds boring. Like Dazzly, Fanoa, like those are boring because they don't kick. Because like you can bring them to any stage, and no matter what they are, they're always going to get value. And I mean, when I'm saying that, I mean like Ubers. I could care less if the unit that I bring is like usable everywhere, but it's like a super rare cat, because everybody can at least get some super rare cats. But like Ubers, it's not that easy. You can't just get yourself whatever Uber you want to unless you're C tracking. But that's not the point. The point is that I want to have fun, and those Ubers do not look like fun. Even if I was sitting there in the bathroom for like in the bathroom stage for an hour, I had to. Even if I was, disappointed, and I don't want to, like, even if I was getting mad, even if it took me an hour, I had at least a little bit of fun trying to figure out like what I needed to do. And I want to like do that most of these times. I want to like pick things that I know like I'm gonna have to think about what I want to do. I don't want to like run one lineup for every single stage and just instantly win no matter what without thinking with my brain. Are you ready for the Demon Slayer collab? Well, as long as there's new events in it, I think we'll be good. Otherwise, then no. I just spent my cat food on Iron Legion, which is fine. I wait till he reaches Mina and SOL Dog. Well, that will be for a different stream, but for now, we're kind of gonna take ourselves a little break from SOL, just do some Cats of the Cosmos treasure grinding, because why not? It's still half energy off, and there is a treasure festival that ends in 5 hours, so we might as well get the most out of this. Speaking of which, Starpeng. Hello there, Starpeng. Mina's pretty easy. Did you upgrade your special cats for the special only stages? I have a bit of special only cats that are very nice. I have, of course, Niandam. I have Uduran. I have Bahamut. I have Lil Macho Legs that can actually break the barriers of Ultra Baba. So that's pretty cool, I say. Guys, should I study for my test tomorrow or should I watch the stream? You can probably do both at the same time if I'm not mistaken. Hello, stream. Hello, Firstoid. Yeah, if I would, but more or less, I would recommend you study, because studying, you need to study. You need to get your study up. Obviously, if you get study up, you get more XP, and that lets you level up your knowledge. And then you get your and then when you do that, you see, once you do that, then you start getting like really good grades, and then your parents love you a lot more than they do. That sounds so fucking horrible now that I think about it. You get the idea. I'm not the best at speaking. My brain's kind of still fried ever since yesterday. So I'm kind of... The point is, you should study so you can get some better grades on your test. My streams, while I do like you guys on my streams, and while I think y'all are the best ever, I also acknowledge that, I'm not the most important thing of your day. At least I better not be the most important thing in your day. I think I'm a bit late. You're not really that late. You're really not. It's like the bathroom incident. Yeah, the bathroom incident was a very, very terrible time. What will you do when you get Baja Blast? Probably play Baja Blast. It seems kind of self-explanatory. Get new thing, and I use new thing, I guess. Well, I wouldn't study for the validation of parents. If you're gonna study because you want to do it good in the future. That's agreed. Agreed. You want to do it for the good of your future. You don't want to do it to impress somebody. You gotta think of like all the wonderful things you can do whenever you get yourself education. It's an amazing thing. I'm saying this as I want to be a history teacher when I grow up. Obviously, I want to teach a bunch of brain rot kids history, because I think history is fun. I want to be that teacher that's sort of listens and I want to be the chill history teacher. The ones that after a long day of science, math, and, English class and all that bullshit like that, they can come into the class and they can kind of just learn about people killing each other. Yeah, that sounds like fun. Have you done the Valentine's challenges? I've done, I would say, most of them. I've done pretty much most of them, I think. The bathroom incident sounds horrible out of context. Yeah, but at the same time, who cares? I've said so many things bad out of context that it really doesn't matter at this point. Teach them about how you were stuck in the bathroom, sweating, and locking in for an hour. That is probably something they will have to find out on their own. By the point I become a teacher, though, I feel like there's going to be at least one student who recognizes me from doing this. Bro, are you living through historical moments? If you lock in, you'll be revered as a god in your field in a century. Well, people have already said I've been revolutionary to the Battle Cats community, though I don't know how true that is. All I know is I make Battle Cats content for the enjoyment of you guys and because I find it fun. Should I make a video of Pulsar in the bathroom and the Cyclones giving Pulsar Amber alerts? If you guys weren't in the stream last time, I actually got like a massive amount of Amber alerts yesterday because there wasn't a tornado outside, but there was a warning about a tornado. So, hey Pulsar, I just tracked you and you have an Uber in like 2 rolls. Well, then I'll make sure absolutely not to roll that because I don't like seed tracking. It's kind of a very boring. It's a very, very unfun way to gamble. So you're like one of 3 people to actively reject usage of Ubers for fun. So revolutionary is quite an accurate description. There are a few that I do like using. Isun Boshi, for instance, Ninth Angel for the Aliens. I like using Ubers, but I don't like using like those Ubers. The ones that everybody knows is ridiculously like stupid broken to the point where they just break the balance of the game. And I have one actually, and I got superior water, thank you so much. But you're streaming on Saturday? That kind of depends. I'm still trying to think about that though. My units are down to 20%, so I can kind of take these out for my eraser and my Manic eraser. Not my Manic eraser, what am I talking about? My Crazed Wall. I can bring in Crazed Wall back again. But, yeah, but I do have an Uber that I strictly am not trying high C track you, and it turns out your next roll is an Uber if you do a platinum ticket. I see. Platinum tickets. Multiple times he said the Bun Buns. I do find my favorite enemies to be the Bun Buns. Let me just kind of show you. Kronos the Infinite is a unit that I leveled up for Corrupted Valkyrie, and that was when I was desperate, and I swore to my life that I would never use this unit, or at least if I reuse this unit, it'll be like if I've already beaten the stage before, and I need to beat it again. This is a unit that I will really not use. I also got the Luring Dancer, but I hardly ever use you anymore. You're kind of like, you're nice to have, I think. You're pretty good. I didn't even use you for Mighty Aether LTD. He has a combo with Courier. Yes, I do know that. I actually, also Pulsar, you have a Legend and a Plat next roll. Keep it a secret. My favorite enemies is Sir Metal Seal. Great. What does Kronos do? So, if you're not familiar with what Kronos does, Kronos is basically, think of the Dancer, except it is a long-range unit that, instead of doing massive damage, it freezes. In my opinion, Isun is way more game-breaking than Kronos, but the thing is about Isun is it's only effectively good on like 2 traits in the game. But not treated. But like Isun, it's only good on really good on 2 units, and they both have 2 entirely separate like niches, I would say. Like, Isun is a rusher, so, like, for example, if I send Isun here, it's gonna get some damage, sure, but the difference between that and throwing out, like, Bahamut Cat would be, like, basically one and done. But Kronos is, like, think of the Dancer, but it's a freeze, and it occurs on every single trait. So you can bring, of course, Isun, it works on 2 traits. So, like, if I use it on, like, an anti-red stage, where I'm, like, gonna get destroyed if I bring anything but red, it's gonna get destroyed. But, specifically, Kronos, it works on everything except for traitless, which is, like, pretty bad. But at the same time, it works on everything. Which means if I wanted to, I could throw Kronos into every single build, and unless it was a pure traitless stage, it would get value, like, almost every single time. I don't know. It's kind of hard to explain. The point is it kind of is just like but like way better because I also have Can in my build. So is amazing if you use it correctly. Yeah, I like using because I know like targets everything obviously, and does massive damage, but she also can die very easily to anything. It kind of feels really weird with Isun because I'd be like, oh, it like absolutely destroys traitless enemies, and then I find that one Aras that can never that my Isun can never hit, so it forces me to do like other things as a result, and it makes it interesting. Kronos is amazing, but she's fair. She needs some good support. She's blind, so she isn't brain dead. But at the same time, Eastun's effect itself is just so ridiculously broken in the sense that you can basically stop people from attacking for, especially people with really long attack animations. Like, for example, I would say, like, Neandum, for instance. I know that's not the best example because Neandum's easy, but Neandum, for instance. Neandum has a long attack rate, and obviously slowing isn't going to do well, and just one freeze isn't going to be enough. So the fact you can slow him 3 separate times for just a random, like, Courier or Can or Bahamut to just get in and for, like, a free hit no matter what trait you're fighting, that just seems a little bit excessive. Because, once again, it would be that situation like I bring Kronos to every stage, and unless it's a completely traitless stage, then Kronos is always going to get, like, 100% of her value most of the time. So it's kind of, trying to play Cookie Run Kingdom. I have played Cookie Run Kingdom before. I couldn't really stay in Cookie Run Kingdom. Oh my god, thank you, Corporal Wayland, for warping my, guys to safety. But I have played Cookie Run Kingdom. And I will say that while the game is fun, I will not deny the game is fun to play. It's very, like, pay to win. And it's also, the community is just very, very off-putting. Unless the enemy has immune to freeze. That is true, immune to freeze. But by that point, that's just the enemy's gimmick. And I wouldn't say that, like, makes like, just because an enemy is, immune to freeze doesn't make Kronos any better to use. Because if, like, let's say, of course, that's one enemy. Like, that's, sorry. Just as a reference, that's one enemy that's immune to freeze. Obviously, if every single enemy in a stage is immune to freeze, or it's one enemy that's immune to freeze, and, like, every other enemy is a traitless unit, then, as well, that is also going to be about, that's not going to be a good stage. But I guarantee you, unless there's a stage I don't know about, there's not going to be, like,
really many stages that do that. So, by the way, Pulsar, how do you get so many cat food? And also, where did you hear about the battle cats? I'll answer both of those real quick. Well, I might say, well, I know you asked the question about when I, like, heard about battle cats, but I'll answer your question about the, cat food here first once I get myself better. You're making crazy progress. The last time I saw you had 0 true forms. Yeah, the cat food thing has really helped out with my true forms. So let me explain to you guys how I get so much cat food, especially in the, like, early game here that I've been doing so far. So every time you clear SOL, you get 30 cat food. Every time you do a crown, you also get 30 cat food. So that's pretty good. Then there's also the constant new stages they do, which is a very, very nice thing. Every time you fully clear a stage, you will get 30 cat food and a leadership. You will get 10 of them, or at least, well, let me just try to correct that into the right proper phrasing here. You will get 10 per, oh, we're on one row, okay. Speaking of which, zombie outbreaks is also another way you can get a really nice amount of cat food as well. For example, here. In fact, we actually get to do the outbreak for the moon on the first chapter, actually. Do your damn outbreaks, you lazy asses, you get cat food out of them. Each one of these stages, or each one of these, like, things, they refresh every 3 hours. And I'm going to upgrade Mighty Aether. Okay, not to the max, but it's good enough for now. We could probably beat this guy without any problem, too, so... Which fandom's better, Battle Cats fandom or Cookie Run fandom? I'm gonna be honest with you, I have no idea. Also, the moon. Minor hint, the boss here actually doesn't burrow, so this will actually be a fight. I faced another one of those bosses, and I think the only thing I'll probably need to change is this guy, and these two. Which is fine, because I think right after this, I need to, what should I do? What should I do? Be into the future, chapter 3 moon. Okay, so first off, we're going to bring in I don't need Thaumaturge, I don't need Cameraman, I need Shigong, and I need Dreadnought. Honestly, CCRK made my eyes hurt. Now, I will say, the story of Cookie Run Kingdom is a very interesting story, and I like the story, but the fandom is just a whole nother form of Kill Cat to the Cosmos stream. 10 minutes later, I am very angry. Well, who knows, actually. I don't intend this stream to be the longest stream I've ever done, obviously, because all we're doing really is really just simply all we're doing is the... Oh my god. I forgot what I was going to say. You know what? All we're really doing is Cats the Cosmos and a bit of treasures, so it's, not bad. Alright, the moon. It is time to do the moon. Hey, Pulsar, you can try to do Cappy Jr. tomorrow because of Eastern. That is the point. What stage is that so I can keep an eye out for it? Why is bro talking like Trump? Yes, the CRK lore is a very interesting lore. I really like the lore. Well, I'm talking like this because I don't really want to have the energy of being like, so guys, I think the Battle Cats lore is a very, very nice bit of lore. Like, it's like, no. Like, I don't really feel like doing that today. That's just like, it's fun to do whenever I have energy, but obviously I just got done with thinking I'm on my spring break. Why not take some time to just sit back, relax, and sort of just chill out for a stream? You might have also noticed that I'm not swearing as much this stream. That's not going to be a common face thing, but at the same time, I also just haven't really had a reason to, so it's a nice chill thing. Ah, hello there, Lord Gravy. It seems we duel once again. Or we're going to end up beating the stage. We're going to end up beating the stage before we even fight the boss. Huh. Bro, I hate those entertainment streamers who scream like that. Please don't do that ever. There are times that I do that, but that's because I'm happy. Because I'm a happy man. Also, quarantine zone and all Empire quarantine zones secured. Max energy increased by 50. Awesome, chat. We got ourselves another bit of energy to 790. We are doing a lot better, chat. Pulsar, have you been sending Gamma Toto on missions at high enough levels he can grab Cat's Eyes for you? That reminds me, actually. Didn't you get Undead Slayer 2 in VC earlier? You fought Miss Haka? So that's the enemy that we fought before is Miss Haka. I'll have to look at that. But yeah, I've been having Gamma Toto travel through the Tombs of Gold so far. So actually, you know what? We need to look this up because I didn't see it the last time. Where is enemy at? I seen it back there. Where is it? Okay, here we go. It was a bit over here. It was a bit over here, actually. Who would win Laura's Cookie Run lore, Battle Cats? I think Battle Cats. Okay. Miss Haka. Zoj's wife was supposed to be buried here, but she's still alive at 158. And it seems like someone else took over the open real estate. Okay. What's your attack? I didn't see. Okay, so it's the same, like, kind of hand thing. Okay. Yeah, okay. She goes straight to the base. Yeah, I noticed that. Like, she didn't, like, ever attack any of my units. Where did bro get 458 to 158? Did I say 458? I'm sorry. Okay, so now we can go back to this. We're close to giving it the second form. Uranus. Wonderful. Anyways, you're only restricted to one row. So, first off, what we're going to do here is we're going to go back to the sun here real quickly and copy back our loadout again. So we can then go to Uranus and recopy, and I said it again. Well, whatever. So we can... Well, I thought I could replace my units. Game, what is wrong with you? Well, let's just bring in our useful units here. I don't need Isunboshi. We'll use Bahamut, that, Eraser, and... Actually, let's bring in Catalyte. We're not really risking any of our money here. Pulsar, did you start Aku Realms? That reminds me, I should show you that I got the Aku Realms. Unless you saw it already, I got the Aku Realms. So let me just make this proper loadout, and then I'll actually do it. Just need... Kitty of Liberty. Let's get Kitty of Liberty in case any of these stages throw a loop at us with the thingy. Alright. Use Cyberpunk? I do not believe in that Cyberpunk garbage. The Aku Gates. Welcome to the Aku Realms, chats. Welcome to the Aku Realms. There's a bunch of stages in here that we're going to have to do eventually. But for now, it's a very nice thing. I learned about the gimmick of it, where apparently your level is locked to the Aku seal, and it locks your units to a certain level. The stream is 15 seconds late? It shouldn't be 15 seconds late, I think. If it is, then I don't know why, but... You can beat Mongolia. Yeah, but we don't. But I'm not prioritizing that immediately because that is something that I can deal with later. That I can always do at some other point. For now, we have other things. Like, for example, we have Cats of the Cosmos we gotta do. We have 5 hours of Cats of the Cosmos. We have infinite amounts of time for Aku Gates. So shiny, so strong. Okay. It is time to do this level. User rank is so fucking hard to get at this point. I mean, it's not. I still have plenty of cats that I can level up. The issue is that I need to go grind XP again to do so. So, give me your seed. Speaking of which, I was grinding out cat fruit so I can get cat fruit seeds so I can get Jiangxi and Dread Pirate Catley. And it gave me 1,800. By the way, I want to point this out. 1,800 energy, and not one of them gave me a seed. Please do your free. Good. But I finally got it. I finally got the seed that I needed, and then I did my true forms, and it was a happily ever after. Give me your balls. Okay. I remember you saying that in Missy. Yeah, I did remember. I remember saying that too. Also, and he's dead. Good. Looks like Pulsar's still seedless. So Ricky. Yeah. Superior Purple Clock. Let's go. Here's a reminder that the monthly events of a rare cat with 3% chance of unlocking, so remember to check if you have it. I do have it, and I'll go to my, and real quickly, I will go to my legend stages real quick to show you. Also, Red Riding Mina. Hello, Red Riding Mina. I will get you one day. Also, we're still decoding this. It's got 18 minutes left. I'll do that later. Also, we got Empress Excavation 1. What is this? I haven't seen this one before. Guaranteed chance to pick up 3 Cataman A's for doing this. There's 4 stages. Gin Force Volcano. Bears Be Bear. We did all 4 crowns of Bears Be Bear. It was pretty difficult. Behemoth's mostly hard stage. Treasures are in shape of balls and orbs. Indeed, it is. So I don't think we have our XP stage up here anytime soon, do we? Let me check. XP stage is actually next hour, actually. We can do that, probably, once we do that. Okay, so first off, I want to see... Now, okay, we did a little grinding here. Let's take a look at... So remember the time you said, hello, guys, is this stream fuck? Okay, well, we got Archaeology 101 planning. So, I don't know what's in this stage. It's probably going to be like... Okay, well... We're probably going to need more than 5 units to beat this stage, obviously. So let's adapt our loadout a little bit to help us with this thing. It's an Aku stage. Yeah, I don't have any anti-Akus. It's a little annoying, actually. But we can do something to substitute for it. Well, we can obviously bring in our Isun Boshi, because it's obvious I'm gonna bring in my level 40 Isun Boshi. But the most important thing is none other than the Alluring Dancer. A actually does have strong against or massive damage to the Akus, so we might as well get anything that we can. We might as well bring in some other units. By chat, did you see my comment? I did see your comments, actually. I need to be the rare cats. That's where I need to. Kronos and then Aku, but yeah, see, the problem with that is Kronos is Kronos. I'm not doing that. Bring a Behemoth Slayer. I can bring in my courier. Does that work out? Maybe. I think it works out well enough. Craze Macho Legs is really good at this point in time. I definitely recommend it. Oh, by the way, that is a good point too that I could probably do. Super rares. And if we go here, we have ourselves Manic Macho Legs. We actually did it. First Manic we got was Manic Macho Legs. The stage was insanely easy. Like, it was the most uneventful stage that I think I have ever seen. We have one more thing we gotta do. Mighty Aether LTD is gonna go to level 10. Atlantis Logistics. The mystery artifact is being delivered by a covert military unit under the supervision of elite security. Omni strikes deal insane damage to zombies. Okay, I will look at you later. But for now, I think it's about time we check out Empress Excavation. I got a shit first Uber. It was Gladios. Well, every Uber at least has, even if you get like a really bad Uber, and I've learned this, of course, from people talking about like like when I got Megidora, I've actually had some pretty good usages for Megidora actually. So it's actually like no matter what Uber you get, you're always gonna get like some value out of it. My first Uber was Kaluga, but Kaluga has long range. So like it's not the worst thing in the world. You at least now have a really good ranged attacker, or at least somewhat of a decent ranged attacker overall. Like Megidora for me slows down Bun Buns to let me beat them on 4 crown restrictions, or like 3 crown restrictions actually, because the Bun Bun, and I believe it was the 6th chapter, does 27,000 damage per hit. So hey Pulsar, how did you beat Manic Macho Legs? I can show you guys in just a second how I beat Manic Macho Legs. It actually was not, it really was not hard in the slightest. You like, if as long as you like the easiest solution to stay is if you have Octopus Cat, the stage is free. Also, Double Savage Blow is a little annoying, but we're not going to get mad this stream. Because why would we? We have no reason to be mad. I'm pretty sure the boss hasn't came out yet. Or there's no boss at all, and I can do this. So, I couldn't even use Gladius until I beat Chapter 1. Well, you can, well, that means you can just use him Chapter 2, maybe. Even if you can't use them in Chapter 2, it depends on the effect. When we do a stream tomorrow, when I have spring break, I am also on my spring break as well. It kind of depends on how it is, because I'm gonna go back to my grandparents and stuff like that, and they have the way I have it in there is it's got a little bit of a weird atmosphere to it, but I think I can probably do streams in there. Just gonna have to do it with a bunch of like my siblings around, so it's gonna be a little bit weird. But, okay, well, that was Empress Excavation. That was a pretty nice one. But anyway, I should show you guys how I beat Manic Gross. Muscle Party. I've done this twice. I did this once on stream. Not on stream, but you know what I mean. This is the loadout that I used. Isum Boshi isn't required, by the way. I want to point out that Isum Boshi is not required. The things you really want to use is Octopus and Awakened Bahamut. Pretty much Octopus, Awakened Bahamut. You can use Maglev as well if you want to. You don't need Maglev either. If you want to, like, so I'm going to copy this loadout here real quickly and replace it. Or actually, you have it right here. So, Bahak and Solo. Yeah, I know that Bahak and Solo. I've already beaten this twice. So, we have that, and we can get in, for example, like, just a random, like, ranged attacker like Cyborg. Or even better, you can use Cyborg. If you don't have Courier, you can use Cyborg Cat or just any other ranged attackers. We go into Muscle Party now. And this is like one of the easiest stage for a Feral Beast called My Mom Beats My Ass. Why does Macho Legs have the easiest stages? They're all super easy because the gimmick of this boss is that he's just a really short range wave attacker. Just time Bahamut and use Octopus, it's easy. Yeah, so basically what you do is step 1, you throw out your Octopus Cats, and they just go forward, and you can throw out all of your Paris stack as well, but these are not important for now. You want to throw out one Octopus and immediately wait for him to kind of reach this guy, and then you summon out your Bahamut Cat. Yeah, every time that he, of course, you're going to have to be careful, though, as Octopus doesn't survive too long against this. But once you start getting an actually, like, really, really decent stack of things, you'll eventually deal with this. You don't even need fucking Bahamut there, actually. Paris should start getting enough DPS to deal with this, actually. So, do Muscle Party no gotcha? That's an idea of its own. I can do that eventually. But see, now I've got a massive Paris stack, and our Octopuses, and, well... Okay, well, it's not turning out to be a lot easier, but I'm just doing this with no Isum Boshi, so it's good. That does remind me, though, that if you actually do have, like, a good tanker that can get in front of Octopus, it would be a good idea, because it'll hit the row, but it won't hit the Octopus, or it will hit the Octopus, apparently. Okay, wait a minute. What in the fuck happened here? It seems I was wrong or something. Row and Octo the same way. Why don't you level up? Because I didn't need to eventually. Okay, well. I will lose here regardless. Seems like it, I think. Even with it, he said it's easy. Yeah, I said it was easy. It was, I mean, now, of course, now it's easy. This thing is going to destroy the stage. He's selling. Yeah, I am selling. You could obviously do this better with, like, than I do. I'm just bad at the game. Seems like things are getting out of hand. It's getting out of hand because I need something that gets in the front of the octopus. What you could actually do, and then I think about it, is, of course, I used Isin Boshi here. Fucking Christ of Almighty, of course. You could just bring Crazed Wall to block an attack of the Macho Leg. At least, I think you can do that. Rice Ball goes in front of Octo. Yeah, you could actually also use Rice Ball as well if you have Rice Ball. Personally, I just want Manic Lion. Manic Lion does come soon, so there we go. Oh yeah, this is also kind of what happened this stage, is that we had two Isin Boshis on the field and they literally couldn't do anything. Which day's Manic Lion? I believe it is like in 3 days, I think. 3 days, maybe? That was obviously not the best representation of, Manic Gross. But I think even without that, it was still relatively good. I just was playing super badly. You need a meat shield for the Manic Legs to not hit the Octo. Yeah, pretty much. It seems like you need Titan is the same. You just need Octo. Yes, of course. Because he's got that stupid, like, level 8 wave that hits everything on the field at once. Isin Boshi will solo Lion. I already know it's gonna do it because I know it's a good cat. What if I don't got Octopus or Vendor? You don't even need Vendor, but about Octopus Cat, I'm not sure what you'd do in that situation. Probably you'd want to like stack as many damage dealers on like up as possible, but I'm not sure if you're like you need like very specific units to do that, I think. Okay, well, let us continue. I already seen the black part on River Styx. I'm not gonna like worry myself with that. Let's just keep going. We need to deploy from one row only. Again. And I literally just removed my loadout that I was gonna use for that. Let me fix back my loadout real quick. Just camera pair a stack. That's kind of the idea. Also, if the Empress events have a fossil icon, the main enemies are behemoths, and if it's a book, then the main enemies are Aku. Okay. Bro, me too. I killed it like 18 minutes ago. It's not hard by any means. It's not really hard. Even though I use Isin Boshi, but that's not the point. It's really not that hard to do with, like, your normal units. Like, the problem I find with all of the gross variants is that they come in a point of progression where you've already pretty much outscaled them. Should we continue on Zero Legends? Well, I'm not continuing there. I haven't done it yet. Of course, I haven't been there yet, so... Okay. Well, Kitty of Liberty should get you should get Pole Vulture. True Forms has Savage Blow Talents, which make it a great generalist. I will be working on more of the super rare True Forms. Okay. So far, pretty good. I am liking this Kitty of Liberty, though. So I say maybe there's two Manic ones that is hard to do, even if you got the right unit. Piano for middle school. I'm telling you, those special only stages are hell. I'm glad that I got little macho legs now, because that actually does break barriers. which we could use cat combos in the bottom row too. But like then you have 8 combo, you have like 8 or 9, like 9 units you can put combos in, and just like one more unit and you would win. Well, maybe, who knows? It could be a good idea, but at the same time, I like the gimmick of only having it on top row. I think maybe if they're like restricted you to one row usage, it like counts the units on the bottom row instead of the top. So like you could choose which row is active. Like instead of a Pulsar, is it you or did someone replace you after the tornado? I did not get replaced. Kitty Liberty is actually valid counter against Aura since it does 17,800 damage per hit at 320 range. That is very cool. I got Aether and immediately true formed it. I would like to true form that one. That's probably like one of the things I want to true form. Okay, they have decent DPS. That's really it. Well, hey, they also have 1 knockback as well, so they are sturdy. Us replaced you after the tornado. He did not replace me. I am me. I really do not like Ultra Baba, by the way. Can I point out how Ultra Baba is like one of the worst enemies I've faced so far? It's an enemy that literally forces you to run one cat to beat it. Oh, jeez, I'm tired. I'm very tired. I got worried for a second, and also now I have someone that is in love with me. What do I do? I declare to her. Do I say no, chat? Well, I'm not the best at that, so I will leave that up to you guys. It's the metal enemy that comes exactly after 11 seconds have passed at the start of the stage. Baba's just annoying as frick. I agree. Baba, like, the thing about Baba is it... Oh, hey, what the fuck is that? 500 damage? So you're telling me that all of that little bit that I was like a little worried about, and you're telling me I did that over 5,000 damage? Huh. That's kind of annoying. It does have really high HP. That's something I noticed. It does have really high HP. But for 500 damage... Wow. What a great enemy. These... Man, these starred aliens really are not seeming like a really good alien enemy type. Cool. What was the trait? Oh, there wasn't even a requirement for that. Well, we can kind of prepare for the next one following up, though. That's what we can do. Normal specials and uber rares. Wow, that seems annoying. Huh. The dolphin's like an enemy green shell. Okay. Don't say 500 damage. Okay. So, normal, special, and uber rares. Let's make a lineup for this, speaking of... So, let's just do this. So, normals. We can use Mohawk and you. We can't use Kitty of Liberty. You can bring in Bowsy Cat, finally, for the first time in forever. Bring in Ududun Wolf. I've been liking using Drunken Master, so we'll bring in Drunken Master. We'll bring in Little Macho Legs. Yeah, Little Macho for barrier, yeah. And then Dark Emperor Nyandam, maybe? Yeah, we'll bring Dark Emperor Nyandam. He's new, so I might as well bring him. And then I just realized I hadn't even been having that thing. I could have been looking through all of these. Okay, let's take a look. So we have Macho Leg. That's strong against aliens. I don't know if how like valuable that's gonna be when you unlock Lion King. I don't know. Why aren't you using the Muchacho Gato Amigo? You haven't even tried him yet. I have tried him though. Ninth Angel Gaming. That is true. We could bring a Ninth Angel. Doesn't seem like a bet. Does not seem like a bad idea in the slightest. Actually, let's bring it. That is not what I wanted to do. I did not want to clone the Megidora. Ninth Angel. That's a lot of... That's not a lot of attackers, though. Huh. I don't have True Form Dragon yet? Oh, yeah. I don't have True Form Dragon. He's 20 plus 9. I literally need one dragon. And, like, 5 Braves for some reason. Anything you can put in is probably better than Drunken Master. But it's also just like a 350 unit 350 range unit. So it's not that bad, really. Okay. You haven't even given him any talents. Hell, he hasn't even true formed yet. Yeah, but, like, it's still fine, I think. Read my last message. I think you can answer. I don't know. I'm nervous and anxious. I'm kind of making sure that I don't die, so, Okay, thank you, Seaf. I just realized I can't use Seafair the next round, too, so I kind of just invalidated this whole thing. Yeah, we kind of invalidated that anyways, so, Bro, Pulsar is just a guy in school. Just because he has a following doesn't mean all his advice is entirely solid. That's true. That is true. Just because I'm literally just a person in college. But first off, Seafarer's also got to go because I can't use Seafarer. We could give Hayabusa a try rather than Ninth Angel, maybe. Somebody's spamming. Wait, what? Do you not have any of the elemental pixies? I do not. So that's a little annoying, but we can live without the little. We can live without them. I don't think we need them. Whatever I used it as a generalist term. Actually, you know what? I have a weird idea. A little stupid, dumb idea that I think is not going to really work out too well. Macho Legs. Let's bring Macho Legs in here. College is a school. Yeah, college is indeed a school. So, let's see. So, we're just going to wait for the boss wave and immediately send out my cat. Good job. Okay. We do have some time to waste while we defend ourselves for a little bit. Why did you beat the same stage that you beat twice? Because I need the treasures. I need the treasures. If I don't get the treasures, then I'm obviously going to be stuck in a stage, and then I'm going to have to repeat the stage anyways. Okay. Did it already enter the LD? It already entered the LD, didn't it? Okay. Yep, it entered the... Keener, can you stop spamming N? Hold on, I'm getting back on. I'm gonna time out this guy real quick. Chat, pay him no attention. He's a rage baiter. He's trying to get attention. That's basically it. I'll put him here for... Cool. Who wants Bowsy or every OC? Okay, cool. Sweet Silence. We're 36% HP. Let's not do Hayabusa this time because Hayabusa doesn't seem to work. Sweet Silence, thank goodness. Yeah, that's good. Well, anyways, back to the chill stream. So I think bro gone to the shadow room. Okay, well, there's that already. Okay, just gonna save up immediately for Ururun, maybe? Yeah, we don't have to worry about anything. Let's go. Where are the mods when you need them? This is why I should get modded. Ururun, how are you missing, by the way? You're hitting the targets and you're not actually, like, knocking them back. Okay, that's a little annoying to say the least. I do have a octopus for a wave blocker, but I don't think I need a wave blocker though. I don't think that's the case. I do have a better unit though that I might want to do instead of Neandum because I'm never going to use Neandum a day in my life. Idea: what if I get a little bit of damage off early? Is the Alluring Dancer? Welcome back to the team. Let's try this first. Yeah, but we're also trying to do that on this restriction just because we're doing it for the next one anyways. Give myself a little bit of a challenge here real quick. So. Okay, he will break the barrier eventually. Eventually. There we go. So now we wait for Is the Dancer, and then we send this out. Because that's also wave immune. We just need something to keep these guys at bay for now. What if Silly Crown next to my name? Well, I didn't really do anything. Bye, Pulsar. Well, I hope you do have a wonderful day. I think Dazzly's fun. We all think anything is like, I don't know what I was gonna say. Point is, I think we all find different things fun, and I think that's the joy of the Battle Cats. You can find whatever you like fun. This is definitely working so much better though. I say so much better, but we still have these enemies stacking up on our base. But we actually have Bahamut now, so that's a much better. So this is definitely much better. Yeah, this is definitely much better, yeah. Pulsar's my favorite streamer. Thank you. There we go. See, Is did actually work there. That was good. I like Is. Is did actually do something there. That's good. How much MP? I have, I think, 45, if I'm not mistaken, actually. And Triton is done. Give me the treasure, please. No treasure. That's annoying. I will go back for it. For now, let's do Pluto. And, we'll go for Pluto, and then we'll do, I think it's 5 more stages, and then I'll go back to Triton. But for now, let's actually do a special only stage, or like special multiple things stage, whatever. What unit do you want to talent? I still have to think about that. Pluto is a dwarf planet? Yes, indeed. It is a dwarf planet. Congratulations, you get yourself a cookie. Are you going to stream tomorrow? There's going to be many new event stages. That I will see about that. We will see about streaming tomorrow. Pulsar, why are your descriptions still new Battle Cats player? You're not new anymore. I'd still think I'm rather new to the game. Oh no, he's new. He beat SOL. Sorry if I'm not chatting a lot. You're good. I'm not really talking a lot. This is a nice, lovely stream. It's just, we're chill here. We're not like, this isn't like a stream to sweat. You're mid-game? Ah, okay, that's good to know. I just like... Okay, there we go. We're now facing General Grigori. Hopefully our Hayabusa doesn't really have that. He's in the blind spot. Yeah. One thing I don't want to do, really, and one thing I want to try, like, originally when I was playing this game, or at least now that I've played this game for a while, I don't want to, like, rush everything down and beat it in just, like, a month. What units do I need to be into Future Chapter 3 Moon? I recommend Seafarer, or Surfer, or whatever cat you got, because the freeze is definitely super helpful. Also, General Grigori is actually getting just slightly on my nerves. He's late early game, including this one of the legend stuff is not so early. But yeah, you need Seafarer. I recommend that. Psycho Cat is a very, very good option too. You really want Psycho Cat because you need it for the range, and it's also just really nice to have against Nimoy Boar as well. As well as pretty generalist like ranged attackers and other good things, I think. Do you have one of the elemental pixies? I do not. We can go for one day whenever I actually get one. But now we're on the red rectangle, so... Fun fact, when you realize that I just wanted your attention, there was not any fun fact, idiot. Why do you keep falling fair and square? Wow. How do you even... You don't even get money fast enough to deal with that. Okay. Courier worker combo? We could actually try combos now that I think about it. Take you out. Probably take you out and get a more damaging Ooper in here. Red and Alien. Bowsy, Bowsy, Bowsy. We will deal with that eventually. Ninth Angel, you will go in. I don't know if I should keep a Lil Macha. You know what? We'll keep a Lil Macha just in case. Take you out and take you out. Now we've got 4 slots for combos. We can get ourselves the normal specials, Ubers, and stuff like that. Yada, yada, yada. Let us get ourselves that worker combo up. Oh, wow. That is cheap. That is super cheap. Wow. Okay. Okay. Courier Cats. And now we have 2 more slots for combos. We can do Itchy Rich. We can do Itchy Riches, maybe, for another combo. Is there anything that, like... Okay, so let's see. Let's kind of look through it. Okay, so they're ordered by that. So I can do 13 for a knockback effect up increase. It's spellable 6 times damage against zombies. Yeah, it is, apparently. I'm chill now. Sorry for the fun facting, and I just unlocked Baja and MPS. What I could do, and I know this is going to make you guys super, super sad. I can take out Bowsy Cat. And I can replace Bowsy with Mohawk and Gold Cat and get another combo. There we go. And now I don't have really much of an attacker, but we're just going to have to deal with it for now. This is a very hard stage, so I might as well want to get myself locked in and good with this, so... Honestly, I was starting to get tired of Battle Cats until I found Pulsar, and now I like the game again. Okay, well, we have already level 4 wallets. That's pretty good. Okay, so now we get Is off the rip. So now we actually have damage. That's good. Especially because these singular Shibalian elites deal 10,000 damage a hit by themselves. Now we got Ninth Angel. Okay, good. Oh, I can bring in the night. I can bring in the other one too, and when I get more money, I'm gonna wait for obviously me getting more money than this. So before I actually, give me a second. Let's go. Ooh, nice. That looks cool. Even if it literally does nothing, it's $2,000. It's good. Okay, we got 2 Izzes on the field now. Do you have any treasures? I got the first one completely maxed out. And I have all of the Cats of the Cosmos Chapter 1s, so... Okay, let's do that. Got Gato Amigo. That's awesome. Hey, look, we're actually doing it now. Ooh, Jesus. Rich Cat gets 500 in his true form, so it's worth investing in it just for rich purposes. Okay. Fun fact, Polster's the best streamer. Well, we did... Well, look at this. Well, look at that. Well, would you look at that, chat? All we needed is a bit of combos, and we got it, chat. A bit of combos and a bit of Is the Dancer. The one I haven't been using a lot, but thank you, Is. I have 3 of them out. What the hell? There we go. And I will have to do that eventually more. Eskimo Nebula, and it's still normal specials and Uber rares. Let's just go. We'll go back and do these here in just a second. How long have we been streaming, actually, speaking of which? Okay, an hour and a half? Okay. And you say is bad? I didn't say is bad. I just don't use is. I never did say is was bad. Okay, we can get is again. Check what you need for the limited super rares, all from Cutter to Sniper. Okay. We'll check it out. We'll check it out later. Okay. You just because you're cheap. Okay. We do have. I was a little bit scared because I was gonna be like, I don't have a barrier breaker, but Macho can break barrier. There we go. Good barrier break. Good luck with these restrictions. Yeah, I'm not sweating too hard on this. That is for me who plays the stream off camera to deal with, is the sweaty things. And of course me, whenever I actually want to sweat, then that's the case. Okay, he's dead. Pulsars is the is of which is the is. Do you know that Demon Slayer collab is coming today? It is at some point. Well, for me, it's gonna come tomorrow. But yeah, this dude comes off cooldown fast. Is he dealing a lot of damage to these zombies? No, he's level 10, but he is coming out fast. Inferior Pakra. Curie does more DPS than Mighty Aether. That's tomorrow for me. Cat's Eye Nebula. By the way, I can see your reactions on the side of my screen, by the way. Oh, I can use my cats now. Let me actually take a look at the restrictions now. Only 4,000 or less. Hey, we can finally remove a lot of our thingy. Which I'm probably not going to do a lot of, but we're going to remove, you know what? We'll actually keep those combos. Those combos are actually, really nice to have. So let's bring in Catalyte, Can, and Paris, maybe. Your dad plays Battle Cats. Respect. Respect. You don't have any Manic Cats? I have Manic Gross. There we go. This will be our comp for now. Hey, Chad, is Gato Amigo good meat shield? I actually decided to use it in 4-star restriction. I thought it was fine. Okay. Because we actually got a lot of Stream is so tough. Thank you. Chat, where exactly am I in my studies if you read some of my messages? I don't know. No Bowsy? Yeah, no Bowsy for now. We're kind of... Oh, look, Angel Gory. How wonderful, and I don't have Rocker to deal with it. Wow. Like, I didn't even have Rocker to deal with that situation. We can probably take these out, actually. We can keep the 3 there, and then probably get some more things to deal with that. Like Komochi Maru, I can bring Komochi Maru, and I can bring, not having Rocker Insane. Yeah, I know, it's so bad. I'll keep one of the I'll keep these, I'll keep those 2 combos in. We'll bring ourselves... I don't have many effective units against that, apart from against the Angelic Gories. We do have Courier HP. I completely forgot I had Courier in my inventory for that, so I probably could have used that, but... Oh, Senzo! Oh my god, you're smart. I forgot I got Senzo Angel Targeting. I completely forgot I had gotten Senzo Angel Targeting. What am I doing? I had forgotten I had Senzo for Angel Targeting. Thank you so much, chat. I didn't remember that. Okay, let's, hopefully this gets a really large amount of damage. And actually just straight up kills. Okay, good. Good. Trying to think about what a legendary I should get right now. Well, it's all completely up to you. I will keep on doing this. But I'm sorry for rage bait, but on my account I got rocker count plus 2 before ending. That's not rage bait at all. I don't really see that as rage bait. Remember Boshi's an angel target? Yeah, I know Boshi's an angel target. That's why I brought her. But I am glad that somebody told me that Senzo was that Senzo for the angels, because I forgot that I got that talent. Cool. I think we win now. Cat's Eye Nebula is done, and I got normal glint. I'm pretty sure, if I'm not mistaken, it should be... I've got so many for those, and then I've got... Oh, yeah, we gotta do these. Oh, wait, that was it, Cat's Eye Nebula. Now I gotta go back and get the treasures, okay? You should be using meat shields like Eraser and Craze Wall. They low-key go in every stage. Yeah, I know that. This one should be fine without it. God, my nose is stuffy. What are you studying? I'm studying history. Specifically right now, I want to be a history teacher, so... I need to work on that. I'm waiting for the day to change my bead invasion to Swamp Lord. And please kill that thing immediately. Yep, there you go. Angel Gory should be coming here any second, so gotta prepare for that. Okay, there's Angel Gory. Q&A stream. Maybe one of these days I'll do a Q&A stream, but I already did. By the way, if you guys have not checked it out, on my community post tab, you can see on my community post, you can see I have a 4,000 subscriber Q&A coming up. So leave your comments there, and I will answer them for a video. So, how far are you? Well, I am as far as Saint Red Fox. I beat Saint Red Fox. I got Niandam, and then I stopped. No treasure. Okay, we'll keep on doing it till we get it eventually. Who knows? Also, did you like the thumbnail? It was different from the thumb. I wouldn't say it's really that different from the thumbnails that I normally did, but it's not like showing off what I'm going to be doing. It's literally just dragon cat and regular cat just chilling. Oh well, that's hitting the base. That's not what I wanted. Oh, now that doesn't kill. I see. Okay, we're back. No worries. By the way, all you need to do is defeat the Fine Zyklone. Yeah, I know. There's like Wrath of Heaven that comes out soon. Oh, he's slowed. That's good. Polstein, do you plan on finishing Cats of the Cosmos or getting most of the treasures? Not this stream. Not even close. I plan on finishing these treasures that I have this treasure that I have to do here, and I'll probably end the stream there. It's this is really not going to be that long of a stream, honestly. It is 8:07, so I could actually just like do XP stage and do like some of those other things and level up my stuff. I'm not sure. We'll figure that out eventually. I'm still tired. I just take a little bit of time. Stream the game. Superior Glint. That's good. Sansa makes Angel Cyclone a joke. Well, I will figure that one out when that comes around. So, Legend stages. XP stage is on, so that's good. Oh, my Enigma stage. Hunter's map is back on for my red and purple behemoth stone grinding that I like doing. That was a joke. I don't like red behemoth grinding, so... I wonder if I do this for now. Well, we can do that later. We can do that later. We got some Cats of the Cosmos we can do for now. That's gonna be here for until like 9 o'clock, and I doubt that I'm gonna be here for an hour. Right now, roll right now, and if you get a super rare or uber, I'll sub. I don't even have the cat food to do a roll to begin with, so. I sure do love watching a stream while preparing for my classes. I did the same thing this morning. I don't know. I don't remember who I watched, but I do remember that. Oh yeah, I can just beat the stage up normally. Hold on. Well, I'm only doing the Cats of the Cosmos in segments. We're not doing like Cats of the Cosmos as like, oh, we're doing it all in a day. Remember, this is a chill stream. We're not like trying to like beat the game in like a month. God Lord. There we go. Nice easy win versus Triton. I forgot this isn't the one of the normal specials and Ubers. For treasure farming, let's go. Yeah, this is like I wouldn't even say this is much of treasure farming. This is literally just me and you guys hanging out with each other. Inferior nitrogen. I never seen Pulsar was so mad the other day. Dude, I was so mad. I need to take a breather. What's your favorite type of enemy? Red, floating, etc. I like the floating class for now. Actually, you know what? They have Brawlos in it. Are you sick, my baby? I wouldn't say I'm sick, but I have like I'm having some pretty bad sinus going on, so. Bro got sick because of a bathroom. I wouldn't say that. It's been like this all day, so I think it's just something going on with me. I'm not quite sure. Oh, Gordy's also streaming as well, so. Normal nitrogen, not superior yet. Let me sit back up a bit.
I think it better if you get sick, rest, and don't stream. We'll wait for you, bro, for real. Well, I do thank you guys for caring about my health. I do like that. But we are not. I don't think we're sick. It's just sinuses. I don't think we're actually like sick or anything. You should get the other one first to get the crystals first and make this easier. I did get the other one first, actually. I have the first crystal. Are you ready for the Kimetsu event? I am not ready, actually, or at least unless that's Demon Slayer. But I don't think that's the case. So this should be fun. What in the world is Gordy doing on his stream? Doing some weird thing with his internet or something. I don't really know. Superior nitrogen. Okay, good. Pluto. And now we got to do... Unfortunately, we got to do this stuff now. We just used the formation for the last victory. I'm never watching Gordy on my own. He's a negative in stat that because it's infectious. The problem with him that I have is that he's just incredibly cocky over like nothing. Like he's played the game for 120 days and he thinks he's like one of the best people who play the game when he's not. Like, every time he mistimes a Bahamut, he's always calling it luck. And not, like, because he messed up the timing on his Bahamut. At least with me, when I mess up my timing on a Bahamut, I at least acknowledge that, hey, I definitely screwed up that timing. But, like, Gordy, it's always luck or something, so. I'm not trying to talk bad about people, but if he's like that, maybe it was a person I would not. Yeah. He's kind of, like... Is he bad? No. I don't think he's like the worst prepotent attitude. I think so. I think that's the word for it. Kinda. Sound like those kind of people who blame their bad decisions on fate. Yeah, it's like a toxic attitude. And I know I don't think Gordy's a toxic person in real life. Like, I don't think Gordy's toxic. But, like, his attitude with, like, the Battle Cats is, like, if he wants a hard game, he'll play Geometry Dash. I'm gonna be honest with you here, chat. Geometry Dash, I would say it's pretty decently hard, but I wouldn't think that's, like, something that's, like, really, like, worthy of a challenge. Most of it's like remembering things, so at least. Well, most of it's obviously going into it. Okay, superior geometry, good. Good night, guys. Thank you for the okay, hold on, wait a minute. I gotta see that. I saw that way before he can never take an L. Yeah, he's very bad at taking L's. But thank you for the 440 HUF. I forgot what that currency is. But thank you for the 440. I appreciate you greatly. Give him a massive W. Give him a massive W. Oh, no wonder I can't see it. I'm still in Gordy's stream. Son of a bitch. I forgot about that. No wonder I couldn't see it. I was in Gordy's stream and not this one. Hold on. Yeah. 440 HUF. Yeah, thank you. Give Mr. Vermin type 1234 a massive W. We have 2 more treasures to get. And then I think what I'll do is I'll call it a day for the stream. It's gonna be a very small stream. We're not doing it major, and just doing it bit by bit. Well, we could probably also spend the okay. Hungarian. Oh yeah, Hungarian, that's right. I did not beat it with that. That's bogus. That's bogus. I did not beat that with that. A copy, and we will. Okay. Yeah. I've been rushing the game pretty much most of this time, so I don't want to rush it to
I don't want to rush the entire game as fast as Gordy, because then I'll get that like cocky feeling and stuff, and I don't want to get that cocky feeling, obviously. Okay, well, let's try to Pulsar, did you always want to be a teacher? I did. I actually always have wanted to be a teacher, but I only recently really wanted to be a teacher whenever it was in ninth grade, and I had a teacher of mine, and she was the nicest history teacher I have ever had. And I want to be that one day. I want to be the nice history teacher that everybody likes. Yeah, I want to be that history teacher that like people can come to and talk to about their problems if they want. Clee, who did you say dang to super chat or me? To be honest, not that bad. Professor Pulsar sounds cool. Dr. Pulsar. Hopefully one day you will. I plan on it. So try to play the way in the next gen, and I hope one of them follows your footsteps. Well, I also want to do something else. I want to try to play the game, not to like rush down the game, but to like have fun. I want to have like fun with this game. Because obviously if I start sweating the game like absolutely insane and I just like beat everything immediately, then I haven't really changed from my Brawl Stars ways, have I? Like, if I rush down this game immediately, and there's literally nothing else to do in this game, or I'm, like, doing this so fast, like, what have I done? I've played the game, sure, and I've had a little bit of fun, but I haven't really devolved, like, really stopped my Brawl Stars tendencies. So we gotta, like, enjoy ourselves. Use all the different kind of cats we can use. Use all the different true forms, and give them all a shot. Why not? Pluto, it did not give me the treasure again. What is my chat saying again? I want you as my teacher, bro. I need it. It's supposed to be your real name. It is not. It is not. It is not my real name. Battlecats is getting tiring now. Every day I watch Gordy play UL, I got jealous caught up, then the game gets boring. You gotta make your own fun. Like, that's something that I feel like a lot of companies end up forgetting about their player base, is games are supposed to be fun and sorts. That's why I like this game so much. It's because, like, it doesn't really matter if I'm, like, losing super, super badly and I can't do anything for any reason. I can make my own fun, even if the stages that I'm in are like insanely tough to beat. Or like insanely easy. I can make challenges for myself. I can do certain things. I can use certain forms. I can give like my creative mind another room for like thing. Like, you can bring like so many things to this game, and because it's like a free to play game where you don't really have to spend anything to get everything you need. Well, of course that always depends on the player, but I haven't had to spend $1 on this game, and even then, when I go to like buy the platinum ticket, which I will eventually, trust me, Chad, I will. Like, even then, I wouldn't. It's not because I would have needed it. It's because I wanted it, and I wanted to get it for you. So, like, you don't really need anything to play the game. By the way, I want to point out, there's no true end to Battle Cats. Yeah, there's really not much of an end. Cats of the Cosmos 1 or 2. This is 2. Are you going to beat Cats of the Cosmos Chapter 2? Not this stream. Absolutely not. Because I want to get the treasures for my stuff. I like watching Gordy, since we in the Discord VC can all bash him for being bad. I agree. I've been actually learning a lot about things from watching Gordy stream and seeing the things that he does wrong. Even if, of course, it's way beyond my point, and I really shouldn't be looking at that kind of stuff this early, because I'd be spoiling myself. It's whatever. Well, Pulsar, I have time to eat dinner and sleep and go to school. Well, sleep and let me Angie, so bye-sies. I did not go to the Fresh today to get myself some. Actually, you know what? I did. I was going to go again today, but I guess I'm not because I decided to stream. That's fine, though. I did get myself some pizza, and I did get myself, like, a little bit of extra stuff, too. So I got some stuff to eat for the night, so that's good. And even if I didn't, I just enjoy myself a bowl of ramen. So, typical old college dorm shit. So, yo, you got Little Macho. Good job. I don't even have that one. Pulsar, did you say McGordy sucks at Battle Cats? I wouldn't say that he sucks at Battle Cats per se. Like, he's got his own skill. It's just the fact that he uses I wouldn't say he's bad. I would say he's way too cocky for how long he's been playing the game. Like, is Gordy better at the game than me? Yes. But is he that, but the real thing is he that much better than, like, people? Is he that much better than me? Is he that much better than, like, some of you guys who have, like, 15,000 user rank? No. No, absolutely not. I do not think he is. And the fact that he's cocky, he just acts, like, insanely cocky to, like, get, like, he's 120 days, he's beaten Euro, which is nice. But you also don't really like match AB like hell no when you can. I don't know, it's expensive to evolve Rich Cat. I can do that eventually, but for now I want to get Tengu true form. You know what? We're actually very close to that. I could probably try getting that before the end of the stream at least. So Pulsar roast Gordy? I honestly don't really want to because frankly, then if I roast Gordy, then that just looks like I'm cocky and I'm like boasting like, oh, I'm better at the game than Gordy. Well, like I'm really not that much better than Gordy. I'm really not that much, if not any better than Gordy. Okay, you did get some weakens. That's good. You better than that. No need to go down that low. But at the same time, I know that I have at the same time, I know I have a lot to improve on in this game. Besides, everyone they want to play the game. What Uber you plan on true forming, Tengu or Ushi? I am true forming Tengu. Actually, I'm one epic cat fruit away. So. Rich Cat becomes worker level up and a money start M for 1 unit as 1 comic combo. Normal darkness and Phoebe Barrel activated. Okay, well, it's fine. We can do that. Your lawful good, Gordy is chaotic neutral. I hope to be a lawful good. Okay, what we're going to do now is, before we end the stream, let us try to use the rest of our energy on growing cat fruit. Got 2 chances for a, I did get the correct treasure. So what we're going to do is we're going to see if we can get a cat fruit jubilee or an epic cat fruit in these 2 things. If we can, congratulations, we're going to be very, very close to leveling up our cat Tengu. We're just going to need experience, obviously, but have you ever thought about seed tracking? I have, but also that was like, when I think about seed tracking, I think about not doing it. Because, like, I get questions about it all the time about doing seed tracking, and no, I won't do it. I feel like Gordy cheated a little as he had some really OP cats, but at the same time, now that's how he wants to play. I just got 3 red cat fruit, by the way. Early morning humor! Jeez, in the chat early. I actually watched some of your videos yesterday. Welcome to the chat, early morning humor. Welcome. I was actually just kind of like about to end the stream once I get some epic cat fruit, so plus I never do seed tracking. It kind of ruins the fun of gambling. Yeah, I've said that once and I've said it on. I did not change my loadout. Wonderful. Just thrilling. Thrilling indeed. Let me copy and replace to this, and we're good. Rays of gold. Let us hope we don't get our 13th angel fruit in a row, like 13th angel fruit, basically. Hey, it's early morning, ironically at night. Isenboshi's my second favorite Uber. It is my favorite Uber. I love Isenboshi. It's made this game so much better for me. You can buy slots for light ups, by the way. Yeah, I know. I just don't think I have enough cat fruit for it. I think it's like 90 to upgrade it, so give me my Isenboshi. There we go. Yay, I like the fact that he's got color now. Holy recognition. Hello, everyone. Hello, early morning. So, I believe you are the now official 3rd YouTuber that has entered my streams. I remember, I think it was and I got yellow cat fruit. And no, okay. Well, we'll use another leadership for it. Isenboshi has got to be top 10 Ubers design-wise. I absolutely love the design of Isenboshi with a passion. But yeah, you're like the third person who has entered in, like third YouTuber, like big one that's entered the stream. You have Frosty B, Chahola entered the stream when I was in the stream for Udarun Wolf, and then now you. So welcome to the stream, anyways. Okay. Just send out Eastern Boshi immediately. Now I really like Eastern Boshi a lot because it deals with that horse that I hate. Angelic Sleipnir. Do you need yellow seeds? Yeah, I'm doing that. Chilhola, that's peak. Yeah, he like I was doing last gang on the I think it was the state like the sub chapter right after the one where you get Udaran Wolf, and he was like, "Those are my friends." Also, Yellow Cat Fruit. Oh, great, wonderful. The game's gonna do this to me again. If you're unfamiliar, the game has a very bad habit of two things: not giving me rocker and not giving me angel seeds. Well, you move up, Pulsar. You've got so many big guys here. Yeah, I like this. This is such a fun community to be in. Pulsar for 1 unit, you need 40 yellow cat fruit, dude. You know what? It's preparation for that. It's all just preparation for the big guy. Pulsar already has the big leagues. Yo, he's been at the top of my recommended every time he streams, and I finally clicked on one of the streams. So you've been getting my streams, and you haven't been joining them. Is that the absolute Cinema Luga? Yep, it's Cinema Luga. Cinema Luga is so helpful, by the way. If you've been sleeping on Cinema Luga, I recommend you to not sleep on him anymore. And no seeds again. Wonderful. Unforgivable. If you get Cosmo, you need those cat fruits. Ah, okay. So it's Cosmo who needs all these fruits. I farm Cosmos, you need 30 for true form. I'm like halfway there. My fault. Hey, you're good, man. It happens to the best of us. Yo, halfway to Cosmo. I don't even have Cosmo. This is all worthless. Bowsy Cat is to be the stupidest cat, and I love it. Yeah, there's a running gag on these streams that we just do Bowsy Cat. That's crazy progress. It's day 20, and I'm already all the way through Cats of the Cosmos 1 with treasures. I have all the way to Lil Neandam, and I have no rocker. No rocker whatsoever. Also, my Isumboshi is doing 36,000 damage per hit. That's awesome. And no seeds again. Great. I swear, Pulsar will get Cosmo for rocker. I will get Cosmo before I get 1 seed. Please. It's literally just 3 seeds. It's like a 37% chance. Has he played before? Because this is insane progress for someone new to the game. I actually have not. This is the first account I have ever made of the Battle Cats. It's just I have a lot of chat backseating me and giving me help. That and also Isumboshi. He's just really, really good against the crazed and stuff. I beat every single crazed first try with Isumboshi. By the way, if you hold the equip button before going into a stage... Oh, let me read that again. If you equip the last one... Okay, so you can hold it. You don't have to go. Fair enough, yeah. Give me the seed! Yes! There we go, seed. And a normal stage has been discovered. And no epic cat fruit yet. But I don't need that, so it's good. Green. So we're going to use this. We're going to go until we can get our epic cat fruit. Because I think... So epic cat fruit, then energy, then I can true form Tengu, and I think I'll end the stream there, I think. I also wish my beloved Shishaland had an ultra form. I've actually, I don't think I've seen Shishaland before. Poster, I'm sorry, but what stages are these? I forgot. These are the first stages of each one of the growing stages we used to have before, but now we just have the first stage of all these for the extra stuff. Also, earlier, if you missed it, I ended up getting 3 red cat fruit from the growing red. So you tell me that I can get 3 cat fruits from 1 stage before I get 3 seeds from angels. It's crazy. And there's 3 seeds. There we go, cat fruit jubilee. Okay, cat fruit jubilee. This is our chance. This is our chance to get ourselves our epic cat fruit that we need for Tengu form. Okay, Can and Courier. Pulsar, you know people keep telling you to do the Bahamut stage ASAP? Yeah, I know that. People are telling me to do that. Morning humor, when are you gonna make a video on all Titan Cat variants? Yeah, where are you gonna make the all Titan variant? I watched all the variant videos so far, and you still haven't made a Titan one yet. Yeah, the new Caffrey revamp is awesome for better progression, especially for the new players. I don't know if you haven't even seen the progression change between a cat fruit in here, because I have gotten so many true forms of cats ever since this change. It's gonna be later in the year, pretty busy as of late. Ah, okay, I see. Well, you've heard it here, fool. Yep, 1% for 3 fruits. It almost feels like less than 1% to get an angel seed at some points. I don't really need Cat Tornado. This stage is really easy to beat. Let's just hope we get our Epic Fruit here so we can, I have gotten Epic Fruit from the Angel stage more than I've gotten the seeds. Let that sink in for a second. Who's better, Shishiland or Papaluga? I will let y'all answer that. I don't really have much of an opinion on that. Come on, give me Epic Seed! Fruit, Epic Fruit. Ah, damn it. Green Cat Fruit. Okay. Dude, all the clear. I have so many clears on all of these. Let's do Blue Illusion. I have a feeling that Blue Illusion's gonna give me the epic cat fruit for the roll. If I'm in Zero Legends, y'all better make me famous because I'm 12 years old. I don't know why you would quite say your age just like in chat, but to each their own, I suppose. He's useful as a support, but all I can say about him. Big submarine. I used to have 300 clears on every hardest cat fruit stage before cat fruit stage before the upgate Lamau. Blue cat fruit. Okay. Okay, mods ban that guy. I already timed out somebody for using that one Spanish letter. Aku Realms video soon, like maybe 2 weeks-ish. All depends on this week because I'm off from school. I am also off from school, or at least, well, I'm still on the school grounds, but I am off school technically. So, Akugoria's Benjamin Netanyahu soldier. Now, see, chat, the thing we really need is we need Lucas to enter into the stream. Even just, like, one chat, we need Lucas to get into the stream one day. Oh, yeah, the Spanish dude you banned made a community post bragging about it. Really? Wow. It's like, seriously? How much attention do you need to get from a guy who isn't even that relevant? Like, you could be doing that to, like, bigger streamers, but you do it to the one guy with like 50 to 70 people in his stream chat. Yeah, he said, lol, they got so mad they banned me. I wasn't even mad. Like, the chat was more mad than I was, so. Relevant. Yeah, I don't really get it. Yeah, we brag. I can assure you that guy is no older than 8 years old. Blue cat fruit. Again. Let's go. And it's time to do... We gotta get it. I don't care how many energies we're gonna need. We gotta get it at least once. Pulsar, I thought you were adult because of your voice. I'm actually... Well, I'm an adult. But I'm not in my 20s. If that helps you clarify my age. Chill Pulsar Gaming. All that bathroom rage is gone. Indeed, it is all gone. Oh, early morning. Last stream, I was playing the bathroom stage, and it was in the sub-chapter before, it seems like all he does, he went to another YouTuber stream and did the same thing. I mean, could we, like, report him, though? Like, we could report him for, like, spam or, like, something. I don't really know. Wait, I was thinking you 25? No. I'm not 25. Red cat... Did I just get 3 red cat fruit again? Bro, what? What? Okay, well then. So, we can get 3 red cat fruit twice, but we can't get seeds. I see how it is. What up, Skelecat? He seems like... Yeah. I have no words. But yeah, that guy is no older than 8 years old, and I'm gonna be honest with you here, he's making those posts like he's gonna get any more than like 2 people looking at it, at like the most. I thought Pulsar was like 21. You're kind of close. I'm not like Adult as in, oh, I'm like growing out a massive like beard and I'm like, okay, there's red cat fruit seeds. But I'm not like, oh, I'm like, I've got like a 9 to 5 job and I have kids. No. Like, I'm still in college. Real clip from Alpaki stage and the bathroom stage. Those two are probably the worst experiences I've had in this game. Are you 19? Ding, ding, ding. You are correct. I am 19 years old. It is, bro is really lucky a big YouTuber in his stream. See, you know what? I'm not even gonna lie. I would agree. But also, my first Battle Cats video that I did has also been recommended to 300,000 people. I'm guaranteeing that it ended up on, like, some bigger people's things at least once. Red Passions, again. Red Cat Fruit. And no Cat Fruit Jubilee again. Let's do Violet Flash. We have a bit of those things we can do. Yesterday's stream incident caused this chill stream, Lamau. Yeah, pretty much. I got really tight. I got really mad at a SOL, specifically a Arost critting my units 5 times in a row, mind you, like 10% chance. It like crit twice and then it hit like 8 more times, and then it crit 3 times in a row. One time against my Can, and then another time on my Bahamut. And one more time on my whole entire stack of wolves. God, 19 felt like 3 years ago. Okay, Blizzardina is 16. That's my theory. We're just guessing each other's ages in the chat now, I guess. Yeah, first vid got recommended since YouTube saw that viewer retention was high because you're so funny. What is the infamous bathroom stage? The stage is straight up ostrich spam. It's literally... Yeah, was it the infamous bathroom through the stage? Yes, that was exactly it. It was the infamous ostrich spam, and like the way that I beat it, and the way that I had to do it, I used a couple of ranged attackers like Cyborg, Craze, Bahamut, and then what happened is I had to get Thaumaturge. I had to stop playing SOL to get enough resources for Thaumaturge to have a consistent weakening option against Arost. Honestly, I could care less because the Pulsar loves the loyal viewers and the ones that talk to him. I love all of you guys. Are you going to do 4 Crown and Aku Realms? That's a question for early morning, not me. Oh, speaking of which, I did actually recently, just today, unlock Aku Realms. So, that's something I can do eventually. Why Mama Luga? Because Mama Luga. Like you guys doubt Mama Luga, but she's actually, like, a really, really good base defender. If you want to, like, start off a base thing by going to your, like, start off a round by starting at your base. You know what? I should probably, like, decide what cats I should go for real quick before I do anything. So, let's check my rare cats. Because I have, like, a massive amount of just rare cats I've upgraded at this point. I did say I was going to go for Qatar, though. Okay, I need blue, I need green. So we can actually do that in the meantime while we grind out things. And hopefully we can get our epic seed, or epic fruit that we need. So... No can do Skelecat. Bio bonus hard carrying me. You should have seen the special stage of, like, I don't know if you were actually here quick enough for the special stage, but like normal specials, Ubers only for Cats of the Cosmos. I'm getting carried by worker startup wallets. Worker startup wallets and are carrying me so hard in that. Catar's only good with him, but like at the same time, I also got a bunch of like I got Chill Cat. I want to get like at least all of the normal cat or rare cat true forms at least, so I have like a variety option. Blue illusion done, and it gave me the cat fruit instead of the seeds. Wonderful. Cupid Cat sucks. His damage is really low. Okay, I think pixies control one element because they represent those elements. Bazafingers, for example, represents fire. That makes him as old as fire and ice fire itself. So Blizzardia is as old as ice. Okay. I just had to repeat a stage 7 times on Trustable Festival for get superior. There was a specific stage that I had to do in Cats of the Cosmos 1. And it was I forget which stage was, but I had to do it in Treasure Festival 11 times before I actually got a superior treasure. At least 20 years old. So when hydrogen and oxygen start forming together and forming comets, huh? As old as water. Okay, well, how old is water? You gotta be specific. And another blue cat fruit. That was not what I needed. I think the far I will is 5 times. Okay. Maybe even more since it's space and it probably freezes. And how old is light? Well, that is up for debate. There are still people in the world. There are still people in the world who believe that the Earth is round. So really, who knows? Light is as old as the universe itself. Well, that could be true. Of course, I'm not really. I'll low-key tung. Okay. There we go. There's the seeds. That's what we needed. And green envy. The Earth is flat. Source. I made it up. Would it be really funny though if we actually figured out that the Earth was flat and the entire time we were just like playing? It's like two gods playing chess, and they're like moving us around like chess pieces, and the Earth is flat. It's just like a big, like we're all like a big giant table. Obviously, that's not true, but imagine, it would be really funny if turns out that people like actually didn't look it up or didn't like experiment with it, and we now just live like the world is flat and we'll just fall off it if we just go too far to the left or right. Green cat fruit. Hey, there we go. We have enough for that. Let's just see what other things I can go for now. Because if we're not going to be able to get our epic cat fruit before the thing is, I'll true form Qatar and then end the stream, I think. So let's see. Was there any under... I can't do you yet, so... Cat Eastwood. I can just straight up do you without even actually, like, getting anything. So we can do that in a minute. Cator. Necromancer, what do you need? More of the green cat fruits, actually. So we can do that. We can actually true form 3 cats, actually, before the end of the stream. At least I think it's 3, unless I'm wrong about that. Radio is really good for post-SOL. Well, I'm also just getting all the rare true forms. We might as well. Never need seeds again. Just transform all the seeds to fruits, baby. Good for Eldritch Forces. Ah, okay. Yami's probably in the trillions. I would agree. It looks like, if I'm not mistaken, Yami's the one with the, like, kind of looks like the black hole. Like the cosmic one. At least I think. I'm not quite sure. The youngest of pixies would then be the latest one, wouldn't it? Maybe. Well, I mean, there is the plant one. Talented Rodeo cat is good for early relic stages, namely Relic Bun Bun and Relic Cyclone. Okay. Well, we need 2 more of these. Hopefully, before the end of this, we can actually manage to get our 1 more cat fruit Jubilee to give us our thing. Only leveled them up for user rank. Oh, by the way, I did get Metal Cat and I did get Cutter and Backhoe, by the way, from the roll we did today. Jesus, Runny Nose is going crazy. So, I think Yami is like dark matter or something. He creates black holes. Okay. Cutter, yeah. Okay. Green Envy, let's go. Green Cat Fruit. Cat Fruit Jubilee, guys. Cat Fruit Jubilee. Wait a minute. We can actually... And it's the sunset stage. We actually have a good chance of getting this. We could actually, potentially, do a bunch of XP stage... or like with the rest of our energy and potentially get enough to true form 4 units. We've got this, chat. We have to get it. Rolling extremely good Ubers really early in the game for destructive player progression without proper advice being given to them. Luckily, you guys have been giving me proper advice. So I've been learning what like is what is good and what is not good to do. By the way, early morning, you should join the Discord server. We're right now, I think, 350 people in strong, and I have a content creator role I can give you. So, do you play on mobile or on a mobile emulator? I play on mobile. If you couldn't tell by the fact that you can actually hear me tapping my screen, like, watch. Yeah, you can literally hear me tapping my screen. If I were playing on computer, you would be able to hear me, like, clicking my mouse. Okay. Moment of truth. Is it going to be Epic Cat Fruit? Give me the Epic Cat Fruit, please. Yes! Yes, we got it. Oh my god, yes.
Oh my god, yes. How much energy? I've got 270 energy to do. I have 270 energy for XP stage. We got to get as much as we can. If I had a little bit more, I would do sweet XP. But I think this is going to be our best opportunity, maybe. Got 3 of these. We might as well just go. Yeah. Same loadout. We got this. And if I want to like make this the best I can, I'm going to have to watch the ads, but I'm going to do something here. I'm going to make fun of them the entire time they're on screen. Because I think this will give me about 120 to 240,000 experience every time I do this. So, yeah, it should be good. Okay, just gotta... There we go. First one done. 121,000 experience. Oh, I can't watch ads. I already did that earlier. That's right. Well, whatever. Better for... Well, I guess it's fine. We got 5 attempts of this. And then we can true form as many of our cats as we can. I hope you get cat jobs. Cat Iguna gives you more XP. That's also part of the list of super rares that I can get as well from the gachas, right? I'm going to make a post and tell people to rate my loadout. Did you get Bullet Train like you chat told you last stream? I did. I did get Maglev last stream. Have you done Merciless XP or XP Coliseum? I have done XP Mega Blitz. I haven't done Merciless because that has Razorback in and I can't beat that. You have enough for Tengu, no? Yeah, but I need the experience, and I also want to get the as much experience as I can before I like end the stream off on true forms. So, dude, Bullet Train is so good. Who would the youngest pixie be? And you spelled it B-E-E. There you go. there's the typo fix. Komori, probably Komori. Which one's Komori? I forget. Wait a minute. New collab is coming today, right? It's coming tomorrow. Time zones are different. So mine comes out at 11 o'clock tomorrow. So the plant one. Oh, okay. Okay, so that's stage 3. This is going to be stage 4. Okay, send out a fishman and send out a courier. And I think we'll save up for Isun and just run down the stage again. Okay. Almost 20,000 damage from Fishman, so we'll take it. Also, oddly enough, for being a new player to the game, I do still remember like majority of the enemies by name, so... Did y'all know Egg 666? I don't. I at least don't. Lol, I just take a look at the watch count. It says 69. Nice. It's not as much as we used to have before, but this is also a weekday at 7 o'clock at night. I'm not expecting it, so... Such a chill stream. Early morning humor, low-key, kind of tough. He is tough. What's your favorite Uber set, Pulsar? So far, I like... my favorite right now is the Iron Legion. It has really cool-looking Ubers. I like it. Anyways, it is time, chat. It is time. I have saved 16 cat fruits for this. I have 10 of the red and 13 or 16 of the yellow. Immortal Master Tengu. The second one of the OG Ubers that carried me. That looks cool as fuck, chat. That looks cool. I like that. Also, the screaming cat on the staff. Alright. Rains down Cataclysm from above, earning both fear and adoration from its people. Colossus Slayer, strong against versus Red and Angels, and main knockback. Okay, rad as hell, Tengu. Yeah. Okay. Well, do you do anything different? You have Strengthen, Immune to Weaken. I don't remember if you had Immune to Weaken before. That would have been really, really good to have against, what was his name? Hanya. That would have been really good into Hanya. It has Immune to Waves, a Colossus Slayer, and Area attack. Oh, why? No, I don't want to buy this. Stop it. Tengu is just Valkyrie, but bird. Well, he's also strong bird, so. And now we got 2 rare cats I want to get. So, I believe we're going to start off with Kator. From Cupid to Kator, because I'm kind of curious about this one.
Qatar. Nice. Once a glittering constellation, this demigod hides from heaven, firing powerful arrows at floating enemies for massive damage. Nice. And the talents are zombie killer, target zombie, defense attack, and recover speed up. Okay. And then, oh, I don't have enough for rodeo. Then does that mean I have enough for necro dancer? It does. Shaman to necro dancer. Bang. Like I expect, necrodancer cat. His bewitching dance is fueled by dark powers. Can you resist his devilish groove? Might freeze floating enemies for longer. And what's your talents? Wave attack. That's definitely interesting. I don't know how big of a wave attack that is, but that is a cool. Immune to toxic, resist, freeze, defense, and attack buff. Okay, cool, cool. From this, did I get any new combos? No, okay. Well, I think after all that, I think that's going to be it for the stream today, chat. I do thank you for joining this chill stream with me. I had a lot of fun today. I'm starting to feel a lot better ever since my losses from the last stream, and I'd be down to go back for more. Well, that's going to be it. If you haven't joined the Discord server, I recommend you doing that. It's pinned at the top of the chat. You can join it. We're at 350 or 360 people now. I have no idea. I haven't checked in a while. But yeah, subscribe to the channel. We're trying to reach 5,000 subscribers before summer of 2026. And I can't do that without you guys. But yeah, that's going to be it. And